What's up? There we go. All right. How you doing?
Hi, welcome in.
So first off, I wanted to join because people in the comments saying like you've been doing a lot of talking, so you ain't gonna join. So I had to request. So how you doing?
I'm good.
All right. So I didn't know that men come on here. So usually I come on to see what you're talking about because I don't usually see a lot of women giving each other advice in a very direct way, but also you do it in a good way. So I saw the dude come on and I was like, oh snap, I didn't know the man could come on. So I guess I gotta find a question that I can ask you that I deal with. So being a man, I'm a corporate type of guy. So I'm a
Mhm.
technical architect. I tend to be busier than most people. And when I'm not busy, I'm working out or something like that. So I tend to find women who they might be interested in who I am, but they don't understand how busy that I can get and be okay with that. So people tell me to date more professional, classy type of women. Then
Okay.
when I date these women, they tend to want to compete with me. And I want a more traditional type of role. Like I want to provide. Like, I bust my ass. I don't need financial help. I want to be in a specific type of
So
role.
you're saying the corporate girls want to compete with you?
If they seem to want to compete with me, and I don't
Okay.
want to compete with a
What do
woman.
you mean compete? Like they want to make more money than you? What do you mean by
They
that?
want to it seems like whatever I'm doing, they just and I'm not sure if you see some of the conversations that some of them have, but a lot of times it's like wherever like I want a man to put me where he's at. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to compete with you. Like it's almost about like, oh, you make this kind of money, I want to make that. And I
Okay.
don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to compete with you for time. I don't want to compete with like I just want to be in my role and I want somebody to balance me. But if I'm just competing, I could do that with my friends. I do that
Okay,
with
so
people.
why not
Yeah.
date like a
What did
not
Missy say?
why not
Providing
date someone
hush.
who's not like a boss babe or a boss kind of
Yeah.
chick or someone why not date a woman who's not ambitious? Why not date like a good church going girl? She's in her feminine energy. She has a job. She does well for
Mm,
herself and she's looking for a provider man like yourself.
right. That could be. It could
Why
be.
not that?
It could be. I mean, it was mainly just a question. I don't actually need like a crazy amount of assistance with dating or anything like that. Honestly, I was trying to think of a question out of my ass because I just wanted to come on here because I promised the chat that I was gonna come on here.
Yeah, you were big talking in the comment section and you're quiet now.
Yeah,
I
I
don't,
promise
I,
y'all I'm not a bad guy. I'm just an honest guy. And I feel like a lot of women ask for men who are in my position. They say, "Hey, we want to meet a guy like this." And then I'm in the chat, so I'm thinking I'm one of these guys in the corporate world who makes a certain kind of money that a lot of women would say they would like to meet. So I figured, why not me give my opinion in the chat as one of these guys? Because you give great advice on your end. So I felt like, why can't I just be one of the guys that people don't hear from? I don't have a big platform. People don't usually listen to me when I speak because I'm just a guy working, going to the gym every day. So that's why I go in the chat and I be one of the keyboard warriors. So, I apologize. I didn't want to
yeah,
upset y'all,
and
but
what,
I'm just
but let
giving
me also
advice.
ask you this too before you leave. And let me say two things. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yeah, I could send to you.
Okay. And what do you think the ladies need to hear that they don't hear often enough from men like yourself, as you said?
Mm. I would say when it comes to approaching, I got a lot of women believe that if they say anything nice to a guy or let him know that she's in his vicinity, that that's her doing too much. I don't think that's I don't think that's the case. I think it's more than okay to at least let me know that you exist and then let me do the rest of the work after that. So what I hear often is a lot of women would say, what I would say is just don't give me your number before I ask for it. Don't invite me out to a date if I didn't ask for it. But there's nothing wrong with you saying, excuse me, I noticed the other one to say you look good today, And if I want you, I'm not gonna let you leave. Like that don't
Okay.
mean you did too much. I'm not gonna let you go if I actually want to talk to you. So I think that's what I would say. Especially
Okay.
if you were approaching a man who might get hit on by other women. But most of the time, and I can tell you from my experience, when women speak to me, it's usually nothing. They don't say much, but like a hi or like, especially if it's in a DM, it's just hello. It's nothing really like actual, like, there's no weight to it. And
But
the
I
same is
was
like in
I was
person.
assuming a man of your caliber goes after the woman that he wants. He doesn't wait
I
for
still
her
got to
to
see you.
approach.
Not that she don't have to approach. That was just something I wanted to say for women who may want to. I don't mind approaching. I would say for me, if she looks like you, like if she's a beautiful woman who you could tell she cares about her appearance, you could tell when she walked, like you feel it, you know that you are going to have to approach respectfully. Those are the type of women that I would hit on, like because I take care of myself. Like when I everything I do, I want to win. Like I grind. So if I'm going to talk to a woman, I want a woman I could bring to my corp, to the office party, I actually want to bring you to, to travel with me when I go to certain places. But if you don't look like that kind of woman, like I'm not going to approach you. I
Okay.
won't even see you. But I say somebody like Ashley for sure. Like you look like the type of woman that like I may actually notice about. It. All right, there's something about her. Like she looks like somebody you gotta really, you gotta really be who you are. Come genuine, and that to me that sounds good.
And let me also ask you this to the ladies who say, well, we want a man who's a provider. What do you say to that? To the ladies who want someone who takes care of them, who's
Uh,
going to show up and do all of the things. What's your mindset around that?
why shouldn't he? I don't have an opinion about it. It makes sense to me.
Okay, fair enough. Well, thank you for coming out.
All right, no, yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you for coming out. We're mixing it up. hmm Come on up, Mr. High Value Men. Hi, welcome in.
Oh my goodness, I can't figure out how to turn the. Oh, okay, it said turn on.
Welcome
Hello,
in, so how are you?
I'm finding you.
Good.
I love movies.
Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Sure.
Okay. What brings you up?
I'm sorry. Am I still there? Okay. Am I still in? Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Okay. Yes. Um. I don't even know what to ask. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I'm on the toilet, but I'm not using it. I'm just in the bathroom because my baby's asleep. So
Okay.
yeah. I had to be somewhere quiet away from him, so I'm in my bathroom. Thank you.
Okay. So what
But
you came up here to
I don't
ask? Because
know.
I know you got a question.
Yes, well, I'm just, I don't know if you're into astrology or whatnot, but I
Mhm.
am. I do. I believe in astrology, and right now, I know we're going through eclipse season, and I was with a guy for 5 years. He is the father of my son. And, I'm 36. I have two older ones. I have a 13-year-old and a 12-year-old. And I just basically wanted to know like, I know that I have to have some time to heal, but I do want to be married. I do want, I know a lot of people like, yeah, I just want to you know, like figure things out and be independent. And I was independent before I met him for 10 years because after I left their dad, I just got out of the dating game. But I wanted to know if I wanted to get back in the dating game, like would it be too soon if I waited like a month?
No.
Cause what 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 do you think about that? Because I know some people like, no, you need a lot more time, but we aren't on bad terms. We just decided things weren't working and
Okay.
we're still good, but I just want to move on, But I
Okay.
didn't know if a month would be too short to do that.
No, not for a man.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Yeah.
I know. And a lot, well, I'm not talking about zodiac signs, guys. When I say astrology, I'm the type that I like, you know, I look at how the moon is and things like that. I'm not saying, oh, if he's a Virgo or, I'm not that type of girl.
Mhm.
I'm not saying, oh, he's a Virgo, Leo, nothing like that. I just like, I follow that as I follow my life, and it has definitely worked out for me in ways. And that's how I knew when we decided to quit, during this eclipse season, that it was something good. It wasn't like, oh, this has to be, a terrible thing. But that's just me. A lot of people in the comments are like, the moon. If you follow the moon, you follow that. No, not tarot cards, not so much. But
Yeah,
yes,
I think if you feel like everything, like, you know what? I'm fine. I'm ready to move on. I don't have hard feelings. Then I say go for it.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
I say go for it if you're ready.
Right.
And you really
Okay.
gotta let him go because you just said, "Oh, we're good. We didn't end it badly." So it sounds like you guys still talk a little bit.
We're good. We are great, great. Like no problems at all. Like that's my best friend still. But we just decided as a relationship that just wasn't something that we needed. So we just
Okay,
decided
he
to.
moved out. He moved on. He has his own
He's
place.
out. He's out of the home.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think it's just, you know, I don't know. I just think it's time to cut it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you could really move on. So you could really be motivated. Because if you still got someone to talk to, that's not gonna motivate you to really get out, move on. Like it's time
Right.
to just cut it. It didn't work out. I'll talk to you when I talk to you, brother. That's
Right.
it.
Yeah, because I will have to establish that boundary because we do still communicate, but it's not on the level of like sexual or anything like that. It's just, we have a son and he's 3 and
Oh, okay.
we have to
Okay.
communicate in a way. So yeah.
Okay. Well, if it's not about baby boy, then we don't really need to talk.
Right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
You're right. You're right.
That's it.
Well, thank you. That's all I wanted to know. I don't have any other real questions or
Okay,
anything.
so yeah, if it's not about baby boy, it's time to go. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, it's time to move on. It's hard to move on though. It's gonna be hard if you're just talking to him all the time, you know. You really have to let him go. Hello, Demonte. Demon.
Demon time.
Oh, demon time, child.
Hi.
Welcome in.
How are
Where's the
you?
camera? We don't see you. Hello.
Oh, let me turn the camera on. Hi, how are you? I'm Demon Time.
We
This is
don't see
me.
you, demon time.
You can see me now? It won't let me
No.
turn off my camera. Hi.
Hi, darling. Welcome in. Are you closed? You're closed,
Yes, I'm
right?
close.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wipe up your camera. We can. You're looking a little blurry, my lovely. Okay, perfect.
There we go.
Welcome in.
Hi, how are you? I have clothes on. It's just a tube top.
You know we on TikTok and not X, right?
Huh?
We on TikTok. We're not on X.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What brings you up?
Um, I'm looking for some rich men. Where do I find those at?
What city are
A
you
high
in?
quality man.
What city you in?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Now, when you say that statement, you can't be hiding your face. You gotta say that with the utmost confidence, and we gotta see you say it from your chest. Hold up, let's see it. Come on back. Bring that camera back. I want to see you say it. You want what again? I can't see you.
High quality man. Oh, she's
I
hood.
can't
I'm
see
hood.
you.
That's crazy.
Okay, you want high quality man. You're not attracting high quality now?
I give fake. I collect like fake high quality men. Like they be lying.
Then where do you meet them?
Um, I go to like bars, like more of like the bars and like hotels and stuff like that. Casinos.
Okay, what hotel? Doubletree or the Ritz Carlton?
Well, I never been to a Ritz yet, but I would go like to like Vegas, the Aria, Cosmopolitan.
Okay, and are we wearing bobos in our hair when we go?
No, we're not.
Okay, so what's the look given when we go out?
You can check my TikTok.
Is your TikTok? Hold on, let's see. Oh, girl, when you go to Aria in Vegas or Fountain Blue, they probably scared of you. Too much edge.
What?
Too much edge. You
Why?
gotta soften up. You gotta soften up the look, my love. You're pretty, but you're too edgy. Your energy. You have to soften your energy.
And how do I do that?
Less, less, I'm coming to get you. Less, I'm about to swipe you. Energy. All right? They don't want to feel like they're going to get you, gotcha. No, they shouldn't feel that. You should be a dainty little flower. They shouldn't even see it coming. With you, they see it coming.
Figueroa is crazy.
You need to wear pink. You got to wear bubblegum pink. Everything bubblegum pink.
Pink is my favorite color.
When you go out, bubblegum pink. And you got to think what has to be on your mind is the sky is pink. The road is pink. My name is Dorothy. That needs to be your energy.
She has pink barrettes. The comments are crazy.
They said change your whole demeanor.
How so? I think I'm very dating. I'm from Palm Springs, California. I'm not hood at all.
Okay, but I'm telling you my first
Oh,
impression. You
okay.
asked me. You said, Ash, can you look at my TikTok? Now, I don't know what part of Palm Springs they was wearing bobos, because I know the girl when I was growing up. Okay, I grew up in Harlem. Now, if you grew up in Harlem, you grew up in Compton, you grew up in the third part of Texas, they had bobos and barrettes. So don't sit up here and tell us you grew up in the suburbs.
I
Goodbye.
did. I grew up in the suburbs. I'm between
Okay.
hairstyles.
Oh, you're in between hairstyles. Okay. And in between personalities, too. Because this is a little bit of an act tonight, Miss Demon Time. Come on. You got a tattoo near your clavicle bone. And you smoking. Girl, goodbye. Girl, you know what you need to do.
Ooh. What do I need to do? I need you to tell me. I need you to give me all the advice that I need.
You already got all the advice. You got a pretty face. Change up your energy.
Okay. Be more
All
dainty, be
right?
more girly.
Yes, more dainty, more girly, and they shouldn't see you coming, is what I'm saying.
What'd you say? I didn't quite hear you.
They shouldn't see you coming.
Right. Stop smoking. I don't smoke.
All right, Demon Time. You don't even want to show your face.
I look crazy.
They can't see you coming. Now listen, so all my girls. Thank you, Brittany. So all my girls are in a lifestyle, right? Maybe that's how you get your bread and butter. Okay. And so all my girls who are coming from the trap, grew up in the trap, grew up in the hood, grew up in the gutter, grew up in the slums. You cannot wear that on your sleeve. You are going to scare people away. You're going to scare them. You're going to scare them. They're going to see you coming before you see them. Because what's going to happen is they're going to think that, oh no, she don't just want my money. She wants to rob me. She got two shooters at the left of her and three of them in the car waiting. Okay? I think I'm going to get over on her and give her a drink with a little roofie or whatever. And little do I know, by the time she grab my beard, I'm going to fall out. I'm going to pass out because she has something on her fingers. So you really have to soften up that energy. You cannot wear that on your sleeve. You're going to scare them. The only person that's not going to scare, if you go to the trap and you go to the gutter, you go meet one of them men. They'll be ready and willing. Keep that in mind.